popping off all night, baby.
Yeah, this is not the type of water that we should have had.
Bubbly.
Yep. A little can of the burps. Spicy water.
Ooh.
Small sips. The bubbles hurt a little bit, and that's what makes it
We're gonna be
unique.
big time burpy.
Burpy
little babies.
Yeah. I feel myself inflating to the size of a Teletubby every time I sip that.
Wait, are Teletubbies? I assumed Teletubbies were like little guys.
No, they're like these little big. They're kind of like these like bear penguins that are full of. They just did too many whippets
with television screens on their Tim Tam.
They're whippet bear penguins.
Do you think their antennas are like for the television screen?
Hard to say because they're certainly not HD. You think they're OLED? Their bellies are OLED, 1080, 4K. What are we talking here? What's the resolution of a Teletubby stomach?
Be plasma.
Definitely. Gas.
And I think it's high resolution.
Yeah, plasma was the shiz for 6 months.
I think it's like 8K plasma.
I don't know if does that exist?
I don't know. Yeah, because it's still a screen, so there's still pixels, right?
Well, plasma is obsolete because it was like burning TV screens.
Yeah.
It's like the gas gets too hot.
Yeah, if you watch CBS for too long, you watch CBS forever now.
I still have a picture of Andy Rooney from 60 Minutes in my
just burned into your TV.
Yeah.
What, did you just pause it for a long time?
Yeah, I just paused 60 minutes because I like it's when it's more like 120 minutes.
Hell yeah. That's what you need. Oh man. I went for a walk the other day. It was like sprinkling, but it was like a nice, like it was like a soft sprinkle. I went for a walk.
Like warm.
Yeah, it was like a warm sprinkle.
Yep.
So I went for a walk, and I was wearing shorts and those zebra print Crocs and like a t-shirt, and I was walking along, and some teenage girls who were walking the other direction on the other side of the street said very loudly, "It would be crazy if you had green hair. Green hair is pretty sus." And so, I don't know.
Did you beat them up?
I felt like it.
Yeah.
I felt like yelling like across the street, like, "Hey, there's not like a wall here."
You should have yelled, "I can't even hear you. I can't even." I don't know. I would feel it.
What is happening right now?
Yeah, mixed feelings. There's not like a street wall.
A road doesn't like stop sound.
I think they just wanted to use the word sus.
No, I think they seemed like they were like I feel like teenagers all say sus these days.
But they sound like basic teens that wanted to say the word sus.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should have ran up and scared them like a bear.
The girl who said it seemed like she was like trying to say it to be funny, but nobody laughed.
There you go. She bombed.
So I was like,
yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that either.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I'm fine with being a joke if it's like if it works.
Sure. Yeah. That's the worst part about it is you kind of both bomb.
If you do crowd work and you make fun of somebody and it falls flat, oof.
I like thinking about that though. What if this was a mic?
Hey, look at you with green hair. It seems pretty sus. Or
just said what she already said.
Should I start doing that as crowd work?
Just saying things,
pointing people. Hey, look at that! Look at that T-shirt. Pretty sus.
No, I think the move is to do it like you're ignoring them. It would be so crazy.
It'd be pretty sus. Oh man. Oh yeah.
Basics.
Thank you, Random Ginger, for pointing it out. Big time overall gang.
Which the acronym
Overalls.
The acronym is OG.
OG. Oh, that was a good one.
That was nice.
Oh, we did it.
We got a good show tonight. And
I always love that part right at the end where it's like 3 good hits on the cymbal there.
Yeah.
It's like, psh, it feels like something's about to happen.
I've always kind of resented that song because they cut out my washboard part.
Yeah.
I laid it down.
Ooh. Did you know that Dolly Parton, there's like a washboard part in the song 9 to 5, but she played it on her nail. She had with her acrylic nail, she played it.
Oh no, I am aware of that.
It's crazy. I love it.
That's wild.
It's great.
It's creative. It's almost too much to picture Dolly Parton.
I wonder, she probably does that every time live, right? Gotta be.
I mean, that's a new...
I mean, you'd be missing out on the experience if she did it.
That is a special nail technician that's getting in there and doing that work.
Yeah.
And laying it down. It's insane.
And she got like long boys.
Imagine being tickled by Dolly Parton.
It's the happiest I've ever been.
Is that fun?
The best thing I've ever imagined.
Is that for you?
I love that.
Imagine Dolly Parton just tickling in the chat, just tickling in the crowd, getting out there.
Look, I'm not a huge fan of being tickled.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's Dolly,
if it's DP,
if it's there's probably like 5 people in total that I would be into being tickled by, and not like into it sexually, just like I would be happy.
Dolly Parton,
happy about it. I don't think. Oh, tickling is so bad.
Chris Christie.
I mean, Stanley Tucci, obviously.
Yep.
Big time Tooch.
King Tucci.
That might be it, actually.
Lorne Michaels.
Gross. And Gnarls Barkley.
That's a good list. Yeah.
Gnarls Barkley, the band.
That's a good that's a good tickle list.
I wonder how
give us
many
your tickle list in the
Gnarls Barkley.
Give us your tickle list in the chat.
Guy?
Give us your tickle list in the chat.
Pop off in the chat with your tickle list.
It's Gnarls Barkley is just gnarl. That's it.
Is it one guy or is it like several people?
I think you're crazy.
Yeah, because there's that guy for sure.
I think you're crazy.
But is there also like a bassist and a drummer and maybe someone on the keyboard?
You would think.
I feel like probably. Yeah. Otherwise, he would just go by like whatever his name is.
That's a unit.
Anyway, the theme today is soup.
Oh, hot.
Well, or cold. There's also cold soup.
No. Oh, gazpacho.
Yeah.
The only reason I know that is from Tim Heidecker.
You ever have a fruit gazpacho?
Gross.
It just tastes like fruit salad with juice.
That sounds awful.
It's actually very tasty.
I don't like thinking about that.
Maybe some cilantro in there?
No, don't give me that. That's a lunch?
Not a lunch, but a side.
A side? Okay.
A side?
Okay.
It's a side.
Okay.
Could
you get that in a bread bowl?
Oh man, imagine what if it was like a bread bowl, but it was made out of a cinnamon roll, and then it's a fruit gazpacho,
or a donut, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you're thinking. Now we're cooking with gas. Do you?
That's not for anyone. I just
I can hear it. I bet the mic's picking it up. Anyway, soup. Good. Chowder.
A good fruit chowder.
Okay. Also, deep dish Chicago style deep dish pizza. That's a soup.
That's a pudding.
That's a soup.
A deep dish pizza is a pudding.
What's the difference between a pudding and a soup, you think?
I feel like we've talked about this.
Oh, maybe.
Yes.
I mean,
that's why we called Klopfer.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
It's a big reason.
He was the first guest we ever had on this show.
He was like, why are you calling me?
Because pizza. Yeah. Anyway, let's bring on our first guest. Maybe he can tell us a little more about soup.
Clear up these clouds.
Jamie Carbone.
Hello. I can't believe I had to listen to this for 11 minutes.
Soup's on.
You
I
know
don't
what?
like.
Put
I
Jamie
don't.
away for a little while. Let's keep going.
I don't eat a lot of soup. I'm not a big soup head.
I'm not a big soup head either, but I like soup discourse.
I respect a good soup. I'm not necessarily going to eat it, but if a place is known for their soup, it does make the place more interesting to me.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know?
Okay. The Vons that was in my hometown was known for their soup, and I think that it
that's a
would probably
grocery
just
store.
come in bags. Yes,
Right?
it was like a Safeway, but it's called Vons instead.
I don't have that where I'm from. I don't have Safeway either. Where I'm from.
What's the other one? I thought those were everywhere.
They're not in West Virginia.
Wow.
We have Kroger, which is also owns like Fred Meyer. It's a whole chain.
Sure.
Mhm.
And then we had Black Bear, which is not a chain anymore, I don't believe. And then
I've
we
never even
have
heard of that.
and now we've got Piggly Wiggly.
Sure.
That sounds fun.
And that's new because
I have always
hold on, Clancy, I'm talking. It's new because there's a movie called Win a Date with Tad Hamilton. Are you familiar with this film?
No.
Okay, so it stars Josh Duhamel and Topher Grace and a blonde woman whose name I do not know. And the whole plot of it is that people enter to win a date with Mr. Tad Hamilton, who is a famous actor played by Josh Duhamel. And then she wins, and she lives in West Virginia, and she works at a Piggly Wiggly. But at the time that the film came out, West Virginia did not have a Piggly Wiggly. And it upset me. I was upset by this.
Wow.
Is Piggly Wiggly like the new seasons of West Virginia?
No, it is like the Aldi of West Virginia. It's the other direction.
Oh, okay.
I have truly always wanted to go to a Piggly Wiggly just because it's such a fun name.
It really is.
If I could say that I did my shopping at a Piggly Wiggly, I could die happy.
That's on my tickle list. By the way, some great tickle lists in the chat.
Ooh, boy,
there were
do
some
we have a
great
tickle
tickle
list?
lists in the chat.
Let's
There were
see.
multiple.
Here we go. Here's a tickle list. Goofy in the Goofy movie,
Mhm.
Brendan Fraser in the Mummy, and Slimer.
I would not tickle Brendan Fraser in the Mummy because I would tickle Jonathan in the Mummy because Jonathan, is going to be like, ooh, he's going to giggle about it.
Yeah.
No,
but
they
Brendan
get to
Fraser is
tickle
so
you
tough.
Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't want anybody tickling me. I do not care.
Well, I mean, but like, if you had to get tickled, who would be on your list?
If I had to be tickled, I would.
Yeah.
I would like to die. That would be my
Here's another
alternative.
tickle list. Top 3 tickles: David Lynch, Tiny Tim, and the Soup Nazi.
The Soup Nazi is good. I would like the Soup Nazi, but only from the episode of Scrubs that the Soup Nazi was on,
Sure.
where he played the man who played the Soup Nazi.
Yes.
Great
Obviously.
episode.
Love Scrubs.
Who doesn't? I'm a big Scrub head. They call me the Scrub Daddy, and then they stopped because that became a product.
Really?
Wait, what is? Is the Scrub Daddy the thing with the face?
Yes, it is.
I hate that. Why
I
does
don't
it
care
have
for
a
it.
face? It
I
doesn't
don't like.
need to have a
It's
face.
a bullshit emoji, and I don't. You know what? I don't like anything with a face. Don't personify objects because then I get attached, and then I can't use them.
I feel like also it has a face with like a hole where the mouth is, right? All
Correct.
the face parts are holes.
I mean, I love more holes.
I feel like somebody's made out with
Absolutely.
a Scrub Daddy, right?
Hey. Pop off in the chat if you've made out with a
What
Scrub
is it
Daddy.
made out of?
I think it's a cleaning thing, so I assume it's like a hard foam, maybe.
Is it like one of those magic erasers?
I think it's close to it.
Because those are made out of little bits of fiberglass, so probably.
Oh,
good
is that
idea
true?
not to
I did
make
not
out
know that.
with.
I
Yeah.
use those things, so now I will stop.
It's like little tiny blades.
I love Wesley Snipes.
Mhm. Best
I love Wesley Snipes in the magic eraser.
best
Yeah.
Marvel movie ever.
Blade 2.
Yep.
It's not as
I like
sexually
that.
charged as the first one.
I like Howard the Duck.
The
It's a good
movie or the
Marvel
character?
No, the movie, the Marvel
Yeah, it's
movie.
both. I was just curious. Earlier, you guys mentioned Stanley Tucci.
Yes.
course.
I would like to put Stanley Tucci on my tickle list. He can
There
tickle
we
me.
go. He was top of my tickle list. Him and Dolly.
I wouldn't
Right
put
up
Dolly on mine. She's got nails. Like you covered that. That would hurt. She can't get
Yeah,
a
but
good
it would be
tickle.
like a
It'd
it
be
would
like
be an
a
interesting
finger
tickle.
gesture, or like a stab. Every time I see Stanley Tucci in a movie, I say the Tooch is loose. I feel like I've talked about this every time I've been on this.
Man. We can never stop talking about Stanley Tucci, and I'll be happy.
That's good. Have you seen his film Supernova?
No.
I haven't.
It's newish. It's him and Colin Firth are a gay couple, and Stanley Tucci has dementia. Early onset dementia. And I did not know this. So I was watching this movie on a plane, and I said to my wife, who was next to me, the Tooch is loose. And then it revealed that he has dementia. And I felt awful immediately. I felt very bad. But it is not a very good movie. It's fine. It's not great. It's not terrible.
Elevated by the Tooch.
I mean, it's great performances. It's just the plot is kind of like, hey, we're all mortal. Do you want to be reminded of that constantly? And the answer is no. I want to watch The Rock do some stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. I recently found out that Stanley Tucci doesn't have a star on the Walk of Fame.
Those are expensive. You have to have people like sponsor you and pay for it.
Man, like,
do you want to do? Should we set that up, Clancy?
Everybody who I've talked to about it, I have said to them, we got to make it happen.
GoFundMe.
My idea is start holding other stars hostage. Until
like hold a knife up to the Shirley MacLaine star until our demands are met.
Yeah, sure. Or like spray paint over it every night.
Pop off in the chat with the celebrity that is most easy to take.
Well, I mean,
I feel confident I can beat up Shrek because he's a concept.
Are you talking about the star?
Well, yeah, this. You have to kidnap one, so you have to be able to take them.
Adam West has a star. He's dead. We could just kidnap his ashes.
There you go.
There's an idea.
Yeah,
I don't
have problems with that.
I think Adam West should get to keep his star. Call me crazy.
I think when I found that out, it was because I was making a list of Walk of Fame stars I want to hang out with. I have tentative plans to go to Hollywood for the express purpose of just taking pictures of me hanging out with a lot of different stars.
I walked on all of them.
Here's my list. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Not bad.
Good star.
What about Dave? Why isn't he part of it?
I don't know.
It's fucked.
He was played by My Name is Earl.
That man has a name, and it's Jason Lee.
Well,
and I know him as Mallrats.
Guy Fieri.
Okay.
Good star.
Of course.
Good star. New Kids on the Block.
Not bad.
I think that's fun because
do you think
they're
New Kids on the Block star would want to hang out with you though?
And it's on the block.
I think it's fun because it's like the third tier boy band.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't though. They're like the they were the one that brought it back to the 90s. Clancy, you talk from a young person's game, and it upsets me. I'm upset at your
crossfire.
But
I'm just saying,
there would not be no Backstreet Boys. There would not be no NSYNC. There wouldn't be any O-Town, 98 Degrees, Making the Band. There would be none of these.
That may be true.
Backstreet Boys.
But I found out that the New Kids on the Block existed
New Kids,
5 years ago.
Oh, that's
a problem. Disgusting.
I was
very
acutely aware of
very
NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Clancy, how old are you?
I am 25.
That's illegal. That's the problem.
That's illegal.
That's an illegal age.
That is an illegal age.
When you were born, I was already in 2nd grade.
Wowee.
And that's disgusting to me. I don't know. How old are you? What grade are you in when you're 8? Whatever grade that was. 2nd, I feel probably.
I don't know. I don't think I did the grades right.
Yeah, Clancy's been all over the place when it comes to numbers.
I mean, I was like a senior in high school when I was 3, but I also did 3rd grade when I was last year. So,
did you pass? I didn't know you were Billy Madisoning your way through school.
No.
How's your competition with Bradley Whitford?
I didn't want to do it over Zoom, but I will have to repeat the 3rd grade next year.
Cool. Just so that you win your dad's hotel company.
Sure.
Is that plot of Billy Madison? I feel like
I don't know.
I think it's
I
something
also
like that.
haven't seen Billy Madison. I don't.
Ever?
No.
That's disgusting.
I think I saw the beginning of it one time and I was like, yeah, I think that's enough for me.
It's very dumb. That's part of the charm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Dr. Phil.
Okay.
Good star
You
to
would want to hang out with his star.
Just his star. I don't want to hang out with him as a person. He seems like he sucks as a person.
I think that's part of the problem is I feel like Dr. Phil spends a lot of time at his star waiting for people to recognize him.
That is true. Well, if that were the case, I would say, hey, Dr. Phil, get the fuck out of here. I'm just trying to hang out with a rock with your name on it.
And he'd be like, sounds good. He's famously non-confrontational.
Yeah. Pitbull.
Hey, that's fun.
Mr. Worldwide.
Has earned that star.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Uncut Gems. You should put that on there.
Does Uncut Gems have a star?
It should.
Yeah. It's just those guys
let's see.
asking for money.
The Variety, the magazine, has a star. See, this is the thing. There's a lot of stars that are like, why does this get a star? And Stanley Tucci, the greatest actor of all time, probably, if I'm being honest, doesn't.
Jamie explained it. It's a money game.
Ugh.
Yeah, you have to be sponsored. You have to apply. They have to accept you, and it's not cheap. It's like a $5. There's a whole documentary about Adam West getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Wow.
What is involved in sponsoring? Because I feel like Tooch has got the money.
Well, the thing is, does he want it? Maybe to him it doesn't matter. Maybe he cares more about having an Oscar than a star.
Does he have an Oscar? I don't remember.
I don't believe so. No, I don't think he does.
That is also a travesty.
I want to start one.
I feel like he's gotta, right? He's in all of the movies that are Oscars.
Let's check his awards and nominations on his
I feel like he's
Wikipedia
been
page.
in every movie that's ever gotten an Oscar.
He's gotten so many. So he has been nominated one time for an Oscar.
There you go.
For The Lovely Bones, which was a bad movie. So him not winning, but he won a Golden Globe for, have you seen Wind Show or Conspiracy? He won for those. What is Wind Show? He won a bunch of awards for this thing. He also won an Emmy for guest starring in an episode of Monk.
Oh, hell yeah.
I got to watch that episode of Monk.
That sounds like a dope episode of Monk.
I'm going to start one just for Portland comedy.
Okay. And we'll give them all to Tucci.
Well, no, it's a star. It's a walk.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
The Portland
Okay.
Walk of Fame.
So, we're going to start with, the big names first, right? You're going to do, Marcus Coleman. And then...
Oh,
no! Oh, shit. No, who would you do? You would do what? Bronger first? He was a big Portland guy, wasn't he?
Sure.
I don't think he is. I mean, he was raised here, but he did not do comedy here until after he already.
Right.
Didn't he start that festival though?
So does that count?
I don't know. That's weird.
Involved in making it work. It wasn't his idea.
Whose idea was it?
I think it was. Oh, what was that guy? I think it's that guy who was on Jeopardy.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was his idea.
Anyway, I don't trust any festival that doesn't send out rejection letters.
Oh, I never applied to Bridgetown, so I wouldn't know.
I've applied to many festivals and been rejected from also many festivals.
Hell yeah.
Stanley Tucci's and Beethoven. I don't know who some random gender is, but they are saying all the best things. And I appreciate a lot of their fun facts.
I accidentally applied for a festival last week that was just asking for volunteers. Sent him a tape.
Where's the festival?
It was the St. John's Comedy Festival.
Maybe you'll get it.
Oh man.
I haven't applied to any festivals yet. I was accepted into 3 right before the world ended, and one of them refunded everybody's money, which was nice. I appreciated that.
Oh,
And then there's another one in Ohio that is supposedly happening next year, and then I forgot what the third one was.
cool.
Yeah, that was
I'm
a
doing
fun
one
story.
I'm doing one in North Carolina in September.
Which fest? Asheville?
No, I wish it was that one. It's just North Carolina Comedy Festival.
Oh, still, that's cool. Have you done
I heard
stand up there
Asheville's
before?
really cool. No, But I heard Asheville has like an alt scene.
Asheville's supposed to have a great scene. I don't think I've been. I don't even think I've applied to that. I might have once, but there was a point where, like, my first few years of applying, I applied to everything. And then I got into like 2 one year, and then I got into 4 the next year, and I'm like, oh, I'm just losing money. So I made up like rules, and it was like, do I want to go visit this state? Became like one of the big rules.
That's why I just don't apply to festivals most of the time, because it's just like, I don't want to spend $500 to visit pretty much anywhere.
Yeah. That's how I ended up in Phoenix on Easter Sunday all by myself. which is one of my favorite comedy stories. Because it's expensive to fly out of Phoenix. Like, it sucked. Like, money wise, I think it cost me $350 or something. But it was Easter Sunday, and because they did the festival Easter Sunday. And it was I was hanging out that Sunday, and I was like, my flight did not leave until like 11 that night. So I went and I watched, I movie hopped, and I watched Paddington. Or no, not Paddington. I watched what was the Peter Rabbit, starring James Corden. I watched Love, Simon.
Okay.
And I watched Ready Player One, all in the same day. Yeah, that's a hell of a good time. And
3 movies that just really did very well.
Yeah, just crushed it financially. I only paid for one. I don't remember which one I paid for, but
Ready Player One.
I think it was Love, Simon, actually, but because I was worried Ready Player One was going to be packed, and then nobody was in there, so that was dope. Weirdly, people aren't seeing movies on Easter Sunday. Crazy, right?
It's not a big movie day.
It feels like a good time to go to the movies.
Yep, after you get your eggs and jelly.
But then I got into an argument with my Uber driver about gun ownership on my way to the airport, and he definitely gave me less than 5 stars because my rating went down.
How do you get in an argument with an Uber driver?
He was listening to political radio and was asking my opinion on things, and I don't know how to not talk when people do that.
Oh. Well, you just say no thank you.
Well, I had headphones in, and that did not work.
I got to get it out of him. I know he can hear me.
It was basically like, because whenever I have headphones in, like, I would do the thing where I was like, huh? And that was not enough of a clue. And he just kept talking, and it was like a 25-minute drive. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm having a conversation with this fella.
I feel like there's a really good chance that I would just ignore. Although one of my favorite things to do in Uber or Lyft rides is to just make up an entirely new personality.
Mm-hmm.
And so I probably would have just gone with whatever he would be like, oh, what are your opinions? And I'd be like, what are your opinions?
God's gun and country.
Like, same, dude. Big same. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Like, I love opinions.
I hope to have some of my own someday.
I
can still hear you, but your camera has like gone to pot.
Oh, I thought it was yours.
You're glitching.
Oh, maybe it's both of us. Maybe it's a team effort.
Oh no.
Is my audio fine?
Yeah. I can still hear you.
And now you're not glitchy.
Yeah, neither are you.
Something happened. Whew, the show is saved.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now we can go back to talking about who we think has a bigger hog, Stanley Tucci or James. And my answer is James is taller
Definitely
than
me.
Stanley Tucci. So I feel confident it's James.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like Stanley Tucci has big hog energy.
But I have hog power.
What's for those curious at home, James, what's the difference?
Well, it's like amperage versus voltage. Like
For those
amperage
at
being
home,
volume.
what's the difference?
What is? But how
So you're
does
saying-
how
so
does
you're
your
saying-
amperage convert to size?
Like he has like a fast hog.
A Sonic, if you will.
Mhm. Yeah,
That's a fast
Mhm.
hog.
and I'm kind of like a Knuckles.
Okay, you got more power, and you're good at climbing walls.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what Knuckles does?
Hmm.
Yes, and he
Okay.
glides.
Ooh.
I don't think Echidnas can
Wait.
actually do that, but he can.
I
for
thought
some reason.
Tails glided.
Tails
Tail
flies.
covered. Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Knuckles can't go up. Tails can go up.
Hmm.
So that's
Oh.
Rouge the Bat can also glide. I'll talk about Sonic. I don't give a shit.
Please.
Silver the Hedgehog is psychic powers. Shadow the Hedgehog has a gun sometimes.
Hmm.
Big the Cat likes to fish.
Hmm.
And Knuckles looks cool all the time, according to some random ginger.
That's true, though. That is true.
And I'm inclined to agree.
Hmm.
Because she seems like she knows what she's talking about most of the time.
Like Stanley Tucci's hog is like kind of like Eggman. I think.
It's perfectly round.
With like little legs.
Uh-huh.
No, he has long, spindly legs. Can we get a picture of Eggman in the chat, please?
Oh man, I bet I could scare something up. You guys keep talking.
I heard Sonic Boom was good, but I never watched it.
I actually got really into this child produced or like this like a family produced this Sonic series on YouTube.
Oh no!
And it's like super like DIY.
Well, there's a lot of just Sonic fan stuff, and a lot of it is weirdly sexual. That's what he looks like.
Mhm.
A lot of it's weirdly sexual, and a lot of it is very religious as well. And there's a lot of pictures of that people have drawn of fan art of Sonic the Hedgehog in a hospital bed dying, and I don't understand. It attracts so many kinds. There was a guy on Twitter talking about how when he was like 7, he drew a picture of Sonic the Hedgehog in a hospital with the thing that reads your pulse going flatlining. And he's like, I don't know why I drew that, but it made me really feel like I accomplished something when I did.
Well, it's a very powerful sentiment.
That you want the Sonic to die?
Not want, but like everybody dies
Mhm.
eventually. Haven't
Fictional
you
characters
seen
don't.
Nova?
Supernova.
So, haven't you seen Supernova?
Nova's an educational thing. Also, Stanley
Well, I
Tucci
bet
maybe
they talk
commits
about how
suicide in
everyone
that
dies
movie.
eventually
Spoiler alert.
too. Then
I don't want to die. I don't think I'm gonna. I've decided it's a waste of my time.
hell yeah.
I'm gonna get really into the Counting Crows instead.
Oh man,
Cool.
I'm already really into the Counting Crows.
Then Clancy, you're gonna live forever.
Yeah, that's
You ever heard that song "Long December"? Makes me cry every time.
I'm more of a colorblind kind of person.
Oh man,
I
Mrs. Potter's
am
Lullaby.
colorblind.
Oh boy. Oh,
I don't know anything about music.
oh, I love the Counting Crows.
I don't know who some random ginger is, but they got good taste.
Who doesn't love?
Yeah.
They're just good.
Random
Counting Crows.
Random
Oof.
Gingers are mod. She keeps me out of the chat.
Yeah,
Well, she's great.
Ginger.
5 stars.
banned from being in the chat. Should we go ahead and
Wrangle another guest.
Should we go ahead and throw a lasso up another?
You know, I'm a bit of a talent wrangler, and
Oh,
yep.
what did you wrangle for us?
I actually didn't reach out to anyone.
Oh, actually, really quick,
but-
Jamie, are you okay with us moving on to another guest?
I mean, I wasn't. Yeah, I'm fine. That's fine. I'm gonna talk during the other guest.
Well, I just want to make sure because like we can go for hours. We don't need.
I would say that maybe the other guests would like to come out of the waiting room.
Perfect. Good.
Is it me?
Well, I mean, you can also be.
Do
you want me to introduce you?
Just quickly.
This is James.
And I'm a guest. Say that part.
Oh, and James is a guest.
Yeah, I'm a guest.
And our other guest is a professional cat handler. Please welcome Linda Corningstone.
Oh, hello. Oh my God. Stop it. Stop it. It's just for me and my furry friends. You quit that. You stop that right now, you scamp. Hi.
I like being called a scamp. I feel like scamp suits me.
Yeah, scamp is
I'm a
fun.
big time scamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I want to hide.
No, don't you hide that beautiful face of yours. I'll put it next to a cat. Take a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying, Linda. Could you go further in on that?
Oh yeah. Well, so I do cat shows mostly, right?
Okay.
Wow.
I also do photography for Cat Fancy, the magazine. Hold your
so you're big time. I didn't realize I had booked such a big time guest.
That's quite the CV.
Usually we get like small time people. You're like famous.
Yep.
I make 4 figures, so I'm really. I feel like I'm crushing the game right now. Let me tell you what. Look, you can see. Excuse me. This is a point. Jesus Christ. Good God. Technology's hard. Cats are easy. But the one back there on the couch, that's she doesn't go to shows. She's
I can't.
She's inbred. She's very inbred.
You should get her out of that loaf.
It is. Oh, her dad's her uncle or something funky. I don't know what happened with that one. Something got lost in the sauce. I do not know. Yeah.
And that's a real cat.
It is a living, breathing cat. I keep the stuffed ones in my room for special occasions.
Can you prove that it's a real cat?
You want some proof? I'll show you proof. If I get maimed, it's because of you. I want you to know that, Clancy.
I mean, look, you're the professional. I feel like you should know what you're doing.
She's I don't take to shows. I done told you she's inbred.
But you let her in your house?
Now you just hold on a second.
I don't want a name on my name.
Because they're inbred doesn't mean they don't deserve love, Clancy.
Uh-oh.
Well, I didn't hear any of that.
Oh boy.
I'll take a maim on my name.
Whoopsie daisies.
Clancy Maimer.
Oh boy. that beast wants to maim.
It's a big time.
Linda, you're muted as hell.
She's very different. But she's got her moments.
She looks
Look
psyched.
at that cat.
Wow.
That cat doesn't look inbred to me. That looks like a good cat.
I love the way she's standing up right now on her hinders. This is right before I get murdered. Now
she seems very comfortable. I don't think she's gonna hurt you.
How many days old is that?
Several.
To the day, please.
Several days. I would say maybe like, I don't know, upwards in the 10s.
10 days.
Wow.
So like
Somewhere in
10, maybe even 20 days.
Back.
One argue that, yes.
Clancy, you were in senior year in your 10s days, right?
That is true. I was in senior year in my 10s days, and then I moved on to kindergarten. And then from there, it was straight to 7th grade. And then after that, I did
some community college courses.
I did some community college courses.
Mhm.
I guess that's freshman. It's like a college freshman. but then I did freshman.
You grabbed that 15.
And I skipped sophomore year because who needs that slump? Am I right?
Hey. What what kind of scholastic or educational programs did you go through to get so good with these types of animals?
Oh yeah, was it like an apprenticeship or?
Are you familiar with Jackson Galaxy?
No.
It's
Is
a
that
man.
a person?
Oh, yes, it's a person. Love of my life. I'm freshly divorced, and I am on the prowl, pun intended.
Okay.
Jackson Galaxy is the host of the show My Cat from Hell on Animal Planet, right? I've watched every season, and that's above elementary school. That's all I got.
He's married.
Oh,
You shut your dirty mouth. You put that sentence back in your mouth. Fuck you.
His wife is named his spouse. Sorry, I don't know their gender. Their name is Manu Rabar.
You know what? They sound lovely. You know what? I give him props. He carries around cat toys in an empty guitar case. You got to give him props.
Wait.
Yes.
Jackson Galaxy's spouse is named Manure Bar?
Kind of. I'll spell it in the chat.
Okay.
Hmm?
So your education mostly is you've watched My Cat from Hell.
I say
lot.
film, but what it means is I've watched a lot of that show.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So cat shows, is that like a dog show? Like, wasn't there just a big dog show and a Pekingese? Just one? I think that happened today.
I don't fucking know. I will never look at a dog. Not once.
But is it like a similar idea? They scrunch
Sure.
on the cat and then they make it run through a thing.
No. Cats do not run. They saunter.
I've known a cat to bound.
Well, that's also fair. Yeah, mostly it's just they put them on a mat. They kind of plop them down loaf style.
Sure.
And then a man, usually 82 plus years old, comes over, kind of like touches their hinders, gets in their business, opens their mouth, and looks at their fur, and then tells you if your cat's ugly or not. And you know, I've had some success with my other cat. She's not the inbred one.
So
How many ugly cats have you had?
How many cats have I had? Well, right now I'm working with just the two. One of them, she's just for support. The other one's my show cat. She's evil, but she's very beautiful. Other than that, I've worked very up close and personal. And this is a really cool fact of mine with the cat from the Stuart Little franchise. He is deceased now, but when he was alive, beautiful cat.
I don't remember there being a cat in Stuart Little. I'm learning a lot today.
He sang a song. Yeah. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
Snowball. The cat could talk too.
Snowball. Yes, he could. He was
Stuart Little isn't a real mouse. Beautiful. He was a boy born. I'm upset.
Did that cat, was that cat also in that Cats versus Dogs movie?
No,
that was oh no, I believe it was maybe the same cat.
I think it was in 2.5 Men.
I think there's only room for one fluffy white cat in showbiz.
Nathan Lane voiced the cat.
Absolutely, he did.
What are the best towns in America to do a cat show when you're on tour? Where you love stopping?
I really like to go to Albany, New York.
Okay.
I like the weather.
Okay.
Yeah, the people are just grumpy enough to want to see cats.
Gotcha.
What is the weather like in Albany, New York?
Chilled and gray.
Okay.
You know, like my ex-husband. Gray is in his skin. He's also dead.
I feel like this is... Wait. Oh, wait. So before you had said you went through a divorce, are you divorced or widowed? What's that?
It's a 1-2 punch. It's really we divorced, and the day he signed the papers, he dropped dead. And all the charges on me were dropped. They said it was an accident. So nothing on me.
Oh, but there were charges brought against you.
You want to see my other cat?
Yeah, I would.
Sure,
yeah, if it's a show cat, show me that cat.
If it just don't get maimed.
Well, now this one actually, she's learning a little bit about how to be held. She's not a fan of it, but she's really working on it. She's getting there.
Is it the really pretty one that wins at all the shows?
Yes, she's beautiful. As long as you don't get in her way. Now hold on, now
touch her, look at her, that sort of thing.
Oh, Linda, you muted yourself again.
Let me grab her. We'll see how well this works out. All right, lady. There you go.
I think it's interesting that Nathan Lane played a cat in Stuart Little, when also being the star of the film Mouse Hunt.
Oh, Mouse Hunt was filmed
about.
In my hometown.
Fun.
Yes. This one, she loves to be held and snuggled. It's her favorite thing to do. And
she's like a little boy.
Is it her favorite thing?
It looks like a crow.
She actually really shit. She actually really enjoys it, and she's having an off day. But usually that's her absolute favorite thing to do. I'm bleeding. I was cut before. It wasn't from her.
These are not related cuts.
A completely unrelated cut. I was messing around with a cardboard that was just a little too sharp.
Gotta be careful of the sharp cardboard. Yeah. I got a little cardboard cut right in my little right here, baby.
That's a big burn.
Yeah, got me.
Woo.
I was bleeding a little bit, and then I was like, probably fine. And it's not, but it's like probably gonna be eventually.
Do you cut your cat's hair yourself when you cut the hair?
Well, on days when I think it'd be nice if I wasn't alive anymore, that's when I like to cut my cat's hair, because it's the greatest chances, So that's when I'll usually cut their hair, as if, life feels like too much. Because I do get
how often do cats need haircuts?
Depending on the cat. Now, I would say maybe, honestly, once every couple months. I like to do it every couple of weeks. I like a brush with death. What can I say? Linda's fun. She's fun. She's athletic in certain ways, and
Oh, what sort of ways are you athletic?
I speed walk, but only with my arms.
Sure. Oh, so you just kind of like stand there and swing your arms.
That's right. Pump it. And I say that to myself.
It gets the blood pumping. If it gets the blood pumping, it's not worth dumping. That's what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's in the Bible.
Exodus 64:7.
Yeah.
A lot of colons in the Bible.
Yeah.
Many.
Lots of colons.
What kind of cats are on your tickle list?
If you hear a train, it's because I live on the tracks. On my
Is that a saying?
No, I live on the tracks, and there's
literal tracks. Okay, I see what's happening.
If you don't mind me asking, which side of the tracks do you live on? Sorry if that's too personal.
The cat side.
That's right, the cat side. I think on the West.
I think the standard.
I love Diane Weist.
I think the standard is the wrong or the right side of the tracks.
Oh, right? I think I'm on the right side of the tracks. I think
there you go.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
I'm living in luxury, baby. Linda's living large.
Hell yeah,
on the track.
I feel like that's the. I feel like just you being there might make it the right side of the tracks.
Is that up for a sitcom? Linda's living large. Is that being optioned right now?
Oh yeah, I've had lots of people reach out. Lots of people. I had Janine, Sandra D, and I've also had.
I love Janine Sandra D. She's my favorite. She's my favorite comedian / star of Grease.
When you're on the right side of the tracks, it's things go right for you. We've got some offers. Yeah.
What's that pitch like? Like what describe a day in the life of Linda Corningstone.
Linda, okay. Well, usually I wake up full scream. Usually I'm having like a very vivid nightmare. Here's what's crazy. I still don't know what they're about. I just wake up. I fall asleep black, and then I wake up full scream.
You fall asleep black?
Yeah. Isn't that weird? It's a fun thing that I can do. And then I wake up, and it's usually at 3:27 in the morning. And at that point, it's time to do my pumps.
Is there any significance to that time, 3:27?
That's just when the screams start.
Sure. Do you know what time your husband died? Your ex-husband? I'm so sorry. Your ex-husband died?
Yeah, watch it. You know what? I want to say... Oh, shit. I think he... Oh, no. Oh, I'm being haunted. Oh, good God. Yeah, he died right at 3:27. And I know that for a reason, but it's been proven an accident why I know.
And that was today?
Yeah. It was today. But that's usually I do my pumps.
Day in your life kind of starts 3:27, wake up screaming, kill your husband, get to pumping.
Allegedly. Gee.
The alleged husband.
Kill your alleged husband, get your pumps in. What comes after the pumps?
That's when I allow my cats. I actually put 2 dishes of their food. I put 1 wet can on my forehead, and then 1 wet can just full on collarbone, middle of the chest, and I let them eat. I lay like Christ on the ground on a crucifix. I let them go to town, taking nibs and kibs and eating away until eventually they walk away. Then I got to get the cans off me. By this point, it's 9:30 a.m. They eat for a long time.
Oh yeah, that's
your morning gone.
It is. It's my morning gone. And then from there, it's 3-hour block therapy session, court ordered, and then by that point, it's actually I take a quick nap and then feed the cats again. This time, I put the food on my bare skin. They lap it up, and and it clears my dead skin. And by that point, honestly, I go to bed. Oh shit! I go to bed at 3:27 p.m.
Oh, so it's a nice 12 hours
or a.m.
I go to bed 3:27 p.m. on the dot. That's when I black out. Usually, I could be anywhere. It does. I'm not even home half the time. Blackout.
So you're blacking out this recording.
So it's
I'm not here.
It's less of going to bed and more of just you disappear.
Exactly. Mentally, I am gone. I think most of my day I exist in I think what most people could call like constant sleep paralysis, but the
like
awake parts are pretty good. Yeah, you could say that.
Here's a question. Since it is after 3:27 p.m. now, assumedly you are in a fugue state.
Right. And you know what? I bet tomorrow at 3:27 a.m. I won't remember a single fucking thing of this. This will have been blacked out completely.
I think that's fine. I don't think you're missing anything.
I think I'm revealing a lot of secrets, and it's probably best if I don't remember.
I do wonder if there is any way that we could talk to awake Linda. Do you think that's possible?
I don't even know how I would go about waking myself up from this state. I mean, immediate thought is like eat a cat treat, but I don't, Linda commits to the bit and I really don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But, I think another safe thing I could do is just really go into my mind's eye. What do you think? Any thoughts, ideas?
That makes sense.
I mean, we
kind of like a defense mechanism.
Okay, let's see.
Have you considered asking your ex-husband's ghost to wake you up? Because he seems to be pretty good at it.
Yeah, he's fairly good at it. From what I'm now piecing together is I'm being haunted and maybe possessed by the ex-husband that I allegedly murdered. And my cats are here also. We've gotten far away from that. But yeah, I think I could try. Maybe let's see. His name was Gerard, and
Okay.
yes, Gerard, not Gerard, Gerard.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I could maybe say something that I said to him a lot, and it might kind of, get him back here, get him to wake me up. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let me focus. All right. You lazy piece of shit! I like my cats better than I like you, you fucking bastard! You know what I like? Jackson fucking Galaxy. You want to love me better? Why don't you get a guitar case, put full catnip in there, and then come and talk to me, you sick fuck! Oh!
Did it work?
Anything?
Hello?
Hey!
Hi.
Oh, hi! It's so good. What the fuck is this?
That's a
Oh,
great
you're-
question.
You're on World's Hottest Goss. I'm Clancy. This is James.
Hey.
I had reached out to you about being on the show. I heard you were
Oh, yeah.
a very successful cat enthusiast.
Gotcha. Yeah, super normal. I just really like cats, and most of the time we snuggle. They love me. I feed them out of a bowl pretty regularly.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty regular. I just like a really nice 9 p.m. bedtime. Super normal. Nothing weird going on here. So it's pretty good. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
I'm
Yeah.
having a weird day.
It's been a little bit of a weird day.
Yeah, the weather's all over the place.
Oh yeah, I know. It has been all over the place. Hey, I didn't say anything about Gerard, did I? Nothing weird.
I wouldn't say weird.
Dearly departed, passed away very suddenly. Oh my god.
I'm not even sure who that is, if I'm being honest. That could be anyone.
That you're right. You're right. Okay, good. Because I just adored my dearly departed ex-husband. I loved him very much. Would never do anything to him. So I'm really glad I didn't say anything that could be incriminating or sound strange or scream. Very happy none of those things happened in our time together.
Yeah, I think.
Well, it sounds like you got found innocent, so I think it becomes a double jeopardy thing. Anyway.
Well, you know what? You're right. Innocent, and there's no reason to believe I did anything nefarious to any beverages of his.
Oh. Okay.
Huh?
Huh?
I don't have another
think
cat
you
to
killed
show you
anyone.
I'd offer.
I love Double Jeopardy.
Yep.
I'm more of a Double Dare fan.
R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I think
That was a good journey.
I think we did it.
I know everyone now.
I know everyone now. I think yeah.
Yeah, let's start
Right?
it. Let's fire it up.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Perfect. Hey. Hey everybody, welcome to Talking Goss, the only official World's Hottest Goss after show.
It's the only one I know of.
I'm Jim Timson. This is
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Gary Goebbels. We're here with Jamie Carbone and Tina Högström. Oh shit, we did it. Oh man. What a show.
Yeah.
We did a show so good.
Ooh.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's like a 19.
Everything everyone was asking us for.
Yeah,
This
I
morning
know.
I got asked.
No, say it, Clancy. Say it. Fucking say it. Say it, Clancy.
This morning I got asked for exactly that, and
Huh?
boy howdy did we bring it.
Yep.
We brought it. We brung.
Checked all the boxes.
You did it. I've never been prouder of whatever this is that I've done before than I am than the three of you right now.
Everyone was perfect.
Everyone.
This
I'm
is
so
so
happy.
fun.
Tina, I love your cats, especially the one that did not want to be picked up.
She violently hates it. It's so funny. And literally the other one is definitely like 100% inbred. She's like a farm cat from Dallas, Oregon. Her dad is like her uncle, and she has weird like licking compulsions, and she rubs her face on everything until she gets her like eye goo on my doors. She's
Is that weird?
Gross. Yeah.
I've been doing that, and everyone just tells me that it's charming.
I'm not telling her that.
Mm-mm. Yeah, well, you got to clean it up.
Yeah.
How come every town in Oregon, the name is just stolen from another place?
Well, us white people, we like to steal things from other places and people. So,
would you rather we use like the indigenous names?
Make something up new if we're gonna. No, nothing's right. Everything's wrong. There's no good answer.
Let's rename all of the cities in Oregon right now. Portland is Gim.
Welcome to Gim.
Welcome to Gim. And Salem is Torpedo.
That's still a thing.
Gunstown.
Yeah, but it's not a town name. Oh, there's probably a town named Torpedo.
Yeah.
That sounds like the name of like a Johnny Cash song, A Town Called Torpedo.
Well, that sounds
Torpedo
like
Town, USA is a museum in Keyport, Washington. There's also a Torpedo, Pennsylvania.
Ooh. I should move there.
The population is not many. It got its unusual name from an incident involving torpedoes used in oil wells to increase the flow of oil, which contained unstable nitroglycerin.
I love a good oil torpedo.
I gotta get the copy out of the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. James has to read some copy.
I gotta get the copy out of the way.
I gotta go to the bathroom. You
Okay.
do that. I'll do this.
Okay.
Oh, I want to do that too.
I gotta. Do you need to go use the restroom?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna hang out. Tina, you can go. I got this.
Well, we'll just wait. I'll just wait to read the copy for everyone to get back.
Okay. Do you want to talk about my day?
The new spin-off show is Jamie Raps with James.
I went shopping with your ex-roommate today.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, it was fun. He was like, "Hey, will you help me find an outfit?" And I was like, "I'm queer, but I'm not like a queer with taste."
Very seldom has he ever needed an outfit.
Yeah, it's for a thing. I'm not going to talk. I don't know if he wants people to know about it, but it's like a thing he's trying for.
I'm so curious.
But I think we found him a nice outfit, and then he watched me buy Legos.
That's awesome. Good for him.
Oh, and then I spent $100 on a Pikachu Funko Pop. But it's really big. It's like 4 feet tall or something.
That sounds amazing. Do you want to show it?
I can. It was a gift from my wife. It's upstairs.
Gotcha. Oh boy, that's
I'm not gonna be like, hey, let me borrow your giant Pikachu Funko to show on the stream.
You didn't get an outfit?
No, I don't buy clothes very often. I wait for all my clothes to fall apart and then I buy new clothes.
Were you like the friend on the other side of the dressing room? Like, no, Aaron, that's too wacky. Get back in there.
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
Comes out in something that's even wackier, and you're like, no, that's not it.
Only it was very much me being like, we got to find something that works with your colors. It was honestly maybe the gayest thing I've ever done. And that's that includes legitimately gay things that I have done. So
that's a good service, though. All right, I'll read the copy. None of that show counted because of
I missed all of it.
Yeah. Now the after show can start now that we have the sponsors blessing. They're keeping the lights on, they're keeping food in the bellies, they're keeping paint on the walls, they're keeping knobs on the doors. All right. Hey kids and skids. Hey kids and skids, Father's Day is quickly approaching, and Fist Guys wants you to fist Daddy in a big way this year. Your dad does a lot for family. Show him you appreciate it with Fist Guys. Daddy is always talking about how his business needs a power fist. Well, now you can tell him to sit on it. Get your dad in the guys with promo code JamesFistGuys for free shipping on his first 2 boxes. I'm talking custom orders of rings, watches, rings, cufflinks, gloves, creams, and more. Hop on Pop and get his handy hands into something sweet.
Sweet. I don't think you use this product.
Don't watch him mow the lawn anymore thinking, poor Pappy, I know what those knuckles can really do. Never again will you see him jerking pipes crammed into the shitter, ham-fisted with a fist without glitter.
Are you done? Is that it?
Push Papa into a better fist experience. Fully fist father with fist guys, and he'll remember this Father's Day forever. Some guys aren't just fist guys, they're fist daddies. Get in the guys, fistguys.gov.
Promo code JamesFistGuys.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, James,
Tina,
what do you...
are you muted on purpose?
No.
Okay.
I went pee and then I came back and forgot.
I just wanted to. I didn't want to like unmute you.
There's just
and then-
screaming. Someone's being murdered in my apartment, and I'm like, hee 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 hee.
What were you saying, Jamie?
What you reminded me of an old joke. What do you call nuts in the bathroom?
Oh no!
No, Jamie froze.
It's peanuts. What do you call nuts on the wall? It's walnuts.
Oh no!
Oh,
What is
no.
happening?
Can you not hear me?
Walnuts. Yeah.
Walnuts.
Okay.
It's walnuts.
Wait. Okay, James and Clancy were frozen for me.
Yeah, it was what do you call
Oh,
nuts
YouTube.
on your chin?
Yeah.
Chin nuts.
It's dick in your mouth.
Uh,
The way you read that reminded me of that joke my dad got me to say when I was 9. So
Oh man, I think there must be something wrong with my Wi-Fi, and you know what? I apologize, but not too much.
it's okay.
my wife.
James, do you have a thing that you want to do?
Oh yeah, I have a boy court this week.
I think you guys both know about Boy Court, right?
I don't.
All right, we'll play Boy Court again.
Run it back.
All right. Picture this. Fade in on one whole year ago when James revealed to me that when he was a teenager, he liked to get very drunk and steal watermelons from Safeway and throw them off of overpasses.
Mhm.
And at that time, I decided that it was confirmed that he was a big time bad boy. And ever since, he has been putting in work trying to prove that he is not, in fact, a bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
In a segment we like to call Boy Court.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the
Oh yeah, we haven't done this the last few weeks.
Here we go. Boy Court is now in session. James, you may approach the bench.
I'd like to approach the bench with some evidence from iCarly actually first, because in
What?
iCarly there's an episode where they launch watermelons at a group of people on a parked boat in order
I know
to
that episode.
get them off the boat, and that's for kids, so that's part of the evidence.
Okay, but
I have more questions. Did the iCarly crew face any repercussions for these actions?
No, they were heroes because of it.
What were the people on the boat doing?
Wasn't the boat parked on land?
Yeah, it was parked on land, and they kicked Gibby and Spencer off the boat, and they were partying on it.
I have a question. Who are Gibby and Spencer?
The best characters.
Gibby is this little boy who doesn't wear a shirt, and Spencer is iCarly's older brother.
Okay, more questions coming in.
This little boy who doesn't wear a shirt. Sometimes white pants.
is
He wear a
Spencer-
shirt.
Is Spencer the guy that just got in trouble or that got roasted on Twitter for being on a dating profile? Like some woman matched with him and then made fun of him for being on Tinder. I may be too online.
Wait,
Maybe only I know
thought that
about
was
that.
No,
Ben Affleck.
I'm surprised.
No, that was a different thing.
I'm surprised I don't know about this. I didn't hear about this at least.
All right, I'm gonna look up what this dude looks like so I can make sure.
Jerry
Yeah.
Trainer. I'd be
Yes,
happy to find
that
him.
is who I'm talking about. That did happen recently. Okay,
Why
Wow.
couldn't that happen to me? Fucking
because
He's
I don't know, but this
awesome.
woman. So imagine you like from one of your childhood crushes, you match with them on a social media or on a dating app, and then you tweet about it. Why would you do that? Why would you sabotage your chances to get with Gibby or
Spencer.
Spencer? I forgot the other name. I'm sorry.
For to go the viral.
Are they all in the iCarly the new show, the reboot?
Oh, I got dirty deets on that.
I know that
I
Cat's
listened
not
to
coming
Jeanette
back.
McCurdy's podcast,
Yeah, Jeanette McCurdy's not.
and she's not in it. Unfortunately, it's gonna be hard to watch the reboot, and Gibby's not in it either.
Is it because there's nothing funny about a shirtless adult?
I would still laugh. He's still like,
If he had the same energy.
and he has a little brother named Guppy who takes off his shirt too, and it's a riot.
Classic.
Yeah.
All right, so they did not get punished for firing watermelons at these people.
They were heroes because of it.
But
Okay,
this was
Were
not
you
a
do-
moving car
did
on
you-
a highway.
did you do this? Were you firing it at people who kicked Gibby and Spencer out from a party?
No, I wasn't willing to cause that kind of property damage, and I would do this in the dead of the night.
So you had no social reason to be doing this destruction. It wasn't for the
No.
greater good. It was just for pure teenager anarchy.
Well, it was actually because I was getting. It was a good bit. It was a lot of acceptance and laughs from my peer group.
Oh, so you did it because of wanting to be liked.
Yeah.
From potentially murdering a person.
Yes.
Did you guys
All right.
eat any of the melon after you dropped it?
No.
Scramble on down.
Too far down
gonna-
on the freeway.
All right, I have one more question.
Yep.
Is iCarly, the character Carly, I assume her name is Carly.
Yeah. Miranda
Is she
Cosgrove.
playing the same character? I realizing I'm the oldest person in this, and that's fine by me. Is she playing the same character
I'm not
that she
that much
played on-
younger than you.
Drake and Josh?
No.
It's
No.
so,
Different character.
but it's not a spin-off technically,
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
but it's
Although-
made by the same guy.
Jerry Trainer was also in the Drake and Josh show, but he played not a very different character, very eccentric character on that one. He played Crazy Steve in Drake and Josh.
I have more questions, but I feel like it gets away
I
from
mean,
the
with-
bit.
I feel like with Nickelodeon and Disney Channel shows, there's only like 4 or 5 characters that you
Mhm.
could possibly be when it comes right down to it.
Yeah.
So any sort of shuffle is just like, it's not that far. It's pretty close.
Anyway, James is guilty.
Well, my evidence this week is giving a dog sleeping pills, and I don't know.
Was the dog
What?
sleepy?
I don't know.
Or-
I don't know if I should be doing that or not.
Did the dog
This is
die?
something you haven't done yet.
No, I haven't done it yet, but I have a lot of melatonin, and my roommate has a puppy, and I hate the puppy. And I think it's time that it gets like maybe a couple milligrams of melatonin.
For starters, I'm not sure that melatonin would work the same way on dogs. I don't know how the crossover is between human and dog
That's
hormones.
why I'm taking the high road and taking it to the jury before I execute.
I don't think you should do this.
I think this is a bad idea. I think there's a very good chance that could be very bad for
Did
the
you
dog.
even Google can dogs have melatonin?
No, but I've been asking my cousin about it, and he thinks it's fine.
I think it is.
It actually is fine.
I've
yeah.
given my cat melatonin before.
Oh, is it? All right.
Yeah. Little bits.
Generally, it is very safe, with lethargy and stomach upset being a potential issue in cases of overdose.
How many milligrams?
I don't know, man. How much melatonin is safe for a dog? A general rule of thumb is if a dog weighs less than 10 pounds, should take 1 milligram.
This thing's like probably like 25 to 30 pounds. It's a like Rottweiler puppy.
Okay,
like
so
2 or
then
3 milligrams.
yeah, so 26 to 100 pounds can have up to 3 milligrams.
Perfect.
So 3. Give them 3 milligrams. But also, I hate this. I thought you said it was a puppy.
It's a puppy.
But it's a big puppy.
It's a big puppy.
I mean, I vote you're a bad person for doing this.
but I haven't done it yet. But
I vote you're a bad. Man.
Let's
Look,
see.
we're not precogs. This isn't that movie with Tom Cruise doing the cool things with his hands. But I will say that you're better than this.
I've never done this before on the show. I usually bring something I've already done, but this week I was like, I haven't done.
Yeah,
this
now we're doing
long.
future crimes.
Yeah, now you're accomplices.
We got one bad boy from some random ginger.
Mm-hmm.
We got a bad boy from the wiser gal.
Mm-hmm.
We got a don't do it bad boy. We got K to the Isle bad boy.
K to the Isle is also telling you to drug your friend instead.
Yeah, that's good. Drug my friend, and then I could just open the door, let the dog out. It runs away. Problem
Why
solved.
are you? Okay, I'm gonna. Do you know if you don't like? Is this somewhere you live?
Yeah. He was like, "Is it?" And it's like my childhood friend. He's like, "Is it chill if I get a puppy?" And I was like, at the time, I was like, "Cool." And he brought home the puppy. It was like a fucking potato, and that was fine. And then now it's massive and it's horrible. And
you need to have your buddy train it. Like he needs to train that dog, or you need to leave, or he needs to leave.
That's my roommate just moved out. My previous roommate moved out because a big piece of it was she had a puppy that she got. First off, she didn't ask any of us in our previous place if she could get it. She brought home this little yappy little rat dog, and she was just like, she treated him like an accessory for a purse.
Oh no,
dude, piss and shit everywhere, barking constantly. I wouldn't have melatonin that dog. We have a balcony. I would have.
Damn, Tina, you're a bad boy too. Shit.
Tina kills puppies.
Tina's on my team.
When you say it's annoying and bad, what do you examples?
I had like a new couch that it like chewed up the bottom, like chewed like underneath the bottom of it, and
that's
what
clever.
else has it done? It
good work, Kyle. That's good.
It peed on the top of my laptop, which is fine because it's the top of it, but it's not fine. Also, it's also
this is stuff that I think the problem is the roommate. Yeah, the problem is not the dog. The problem is the roommate is a shitty dog owner.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need to. You gotta have a.
The dog has done no wrong. The dog does not know that it has done wrong.
To be taken care of better.
It's super ironic too because his parents own the vet office, are veterinarians in my hometown. So I think that he thinks
I don't think that's irony, but that is interesting.
He thinks he like knows what he's doing, but the reality is fucking
he doesn't
clueless.
I'm getting triggered from this. Fully triggered.
It's like really bad. Yeah.
So
Tina, how did you get your bad roommate to move?
Don't drug your roommate's dog.
Okay.
But
my roommate just moved.
I was about to say, did you bad roommate them out of the house? Because then James could do that.
Yeah. Well, my bad roommate's out of my house, and now I live with my ex-boyfriend.
Cool. Is it cool or is it awkward?
Weirdly, it's very cool. We have the most strange fucking relationship in the history. We're like very good friends, but we've been broken up for like 2 years.
That's fine.
And we both needed, like, he was moving out of his place, and I was like, well, my roommate and her piece of shit dog, well, she's a piece of shit.
Yeah, the dog is innocent.
Yeah. He was annoying. And so I was like, hey man, you want to move in? And mostly we just talk about each other's farts and stuff. And
that's friendship.
Cool.
Yeah. I feel like I could be roommates with a few of my exes, not all of them, but a few of them for sure. I think it would be chill.
My ex, I had an ex that left me for my best friend, and they got married and bought a house and have kids, and I could live with them.
Yeah.
You should just be like, can I crash on your guys' couch for a year or two?
You guys gotta
I
get
feel like get back on my feet.
I could not live with them. It
Are you still Facebook friends with him?
No, no social.
So you're a coward.
All right. Let's move along.
Let's wheel and deal.
Don't do anything to the dog.
Oh, something's happening.
Better talk to your roommate though.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to the roommate. You won't regret talking to the roommate just because then it'll be less uncomfortable.
What should I say? Hey, this thing.
You should be like, hey man, your dog doesn't know how to fucking behave. Maybe don't cuss, but just be open and upfront, dude.
Yeah.
It's not hard. And worst comes to worst, Tina, just have your ex-boyfriend move out and have James move in.
I'll kick him out. He moved in like 2 weeks ago, but
is his name on the lease?
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind. I just assumed it was a handshake deal.
No. I don't care if name's on the lease. I don't give a shit. Am I using his laptop? Yeah. Am I using all of his stuff? Yeah. Kick him out.
Is your ex a comedian?
Oh yeah. Dash Thompson.
Oh, okay. I did not know you two dated.
Little tiny.
I've met Dash. He's small, but he's nice. Yeah.
Small but mighty. In
he's small but he's nice.
He's stinky.
Kind of a weird combo, isn't it?
Yeah. What's the old joke? I've never seen Dash do stand up, so this is actually not a slam on Dash. But the old joke is if you describe a comedian as nice as you don't think they're funny.
He's very nice, which is like, I think also though it is weird because I don't know. I always get pissed when I meet comedians and they're immediately just like very standoffish. I get pissed, but even though I understand it, I'm like, I get it. That's kind of how most people are. But I'm like, hey man, I'm very fragile. And if you don't smile at me when you say hello, I'm going to fucking end it.
I feel like that is a lot of comedy is you have the people who are very emotional and the people who are uncomfortable with their emotions, and it creates a perfect storm of Percocet. And here we are.
Except for me, I'm perfect. I'm the only perfect.
Clancy, I've been telling people you're perfect for a minute.
I do everything.
But that's only because us non-binaries got to stick together, baby. The rest of you cis can get fucked.
Yeah, fuck you. Fucking bitches.
I'm ride or die with my gender. What can I say?
Literally the funnest thing that's been said all night. Holy shit. Oh my god.
All right. We got one more segment coming hot down the pipe. A big wet hot segment coming. Here it goes. Hey, is it Poggers? It's a game show.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game show.
Isn't that a Twitch thing?
Yeah, it is. Oh, you're way ahead of us. You know exactly what's going on. It's a game show. People put things in the chat that are like just things, and then we decide if they're poggers or not. And somebody wins at the end.
Okay.
I want to win, and I know I'm not in it, but I want to win.
Oh, you're in it. You're in it. You can win.
Well, now the pressure's too much, and I take everything back that I said, and all my confidence is gone. So
previously, I have never named a winner, but I think I'm gonna start doing it. I think it's part of the show now.
Cool.
We decide on a winner.
I'd like a point.
By we, I think I just decide on a winner at the end.
I'm gonna be undefeated.
Ooh, it's time to find out. LinkedIn, is it Poggers? Tina, do you know what Poggers? Do both of you know what Poggers is?
I only know it's from Twitch. I don't even know what it is.
I think the synonym is like that. Neato.
Yeah, perfect. You nailed it.
Thank you.
Pretty sure it means pretty cool.
I thought it was a weird face you made.
Nice.
No.
Hey, the guy who played Gibby on iCarly.
Is he PogChamp?
No, he plays another guy who has his shirt off all the time on the Goldbergs.
That's awesome.
Wild.
That's a great typecast.
I know the Goldbergs really well. You could have just told me that Gibby was Naked Rob, and I would have been like, oh, yeah, I know who that is.
They changed him from just being shirtless to like he's an adult. He's fully nude now.
Well, he was a teenager when it started, and who was always
Ooh.
naked. It was a
I've
weird
seen it.
energy.
I've seen the first 2 seasons of the Goldbergs, but
I've seen all of the Goldbergs. Well, I haven't
They're-
seen the last season, all of it, but I've
it's a
seen
pretty good
most of it.
show.
I'm not sure what a Goldberg is.
I like that show.
It's a wrestler who was undefeated in WCW for a while.
Hell yeah. Okay, LinkedIn. Is it poggers?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure what it's for.
It's kind of like the Twitter of jobs.
I need to update mine.
What for what? What do you get out of updating
It's
it?
supposed to help get you nepotism.
Oh, I like nepotism.
My mom wants to be my LinkedIn friend.
Nepotize me, baby. That's what I always say. That's my catchphrase.
Yeah, I've been
Nepotising
asking you to
captain.
stop saying it at open mics. People don't get it.
Nepotize me, baby.
You should go back to saying crunchitize me, Captain, like we're used to.
Nah, that's old hat. Way back. Get out of here.
I kind of burned all my LinkedIn bridges when I tried to make a profile at 21 or 20 or something.
What do you mean by that?
So I can't go back.
They were just like,
What do you mean?
you haven't had any jobs yet, so fuck you? Or what?
Yeah. But I was hitting up some big names.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Richard Branson, the Bays, Baby Musk.
Sure.
Uh,
I have seriously considered making a joke LinkedIn account and just setting myself as like the CEO of a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
And seeing what happens. But also then I feel like I would just be getting emails all the time of people being like, oh, we want you to be the CEO of our company. I don't want to deal with that.
Indeed is the real LinkedIn.
It's pretty poggers.
Is it?
Am I using it right?
I don't know because I don't know how you feel about it.
LinkedIn, I'm gonna go not pogs.
I say
I'm-
not
I'm gonna-
poggers.
I'm going to say not pogs either.
Mm.
No pogs for LinkedIn.
No.
0 pogs.
All right. Here we go. Typecasting. Is it poggers?
No, I don't think it is. If it's based on your on a type and not an actor, no, I don't think it is because I feel like a lot of people don't like to be typecast. I think it's bad.
Yeah, I think because even after a while, if you're doing the same roles, like if you're like, oh, I really like doing this, but especially with like comedic actors, there's always eventually they get fucking tired of doing the same roles. Even if they liked it a lot in the beginning, then they're like, nah, I want to do some Truman Show, some Eternal Sunshine.
Those
Shit.
are both
Yeah,
great
Gibby.
films too.
I got a Truman Show tattoo, baby.
I got a great Truman Show joke. Have we talked about that? I think we have.
Probably. Definitely.
Not
I
poggers.
feel like if I got into acting, I would really appreciate typecasting because I'm pretty sure that I can only do one thing.
Yeah.
And so I think that would work out really well for me.
Yeah.
What's
I
the
always
one
work-
thing you can do?
What is
That-
the one thing that I can do?
Yeah.
It's this.
Whoa.
You ever seen
That's-
an actor do that before? Don't think so.
I mean, I have, but not in the kind of films you'd be in, Clancy.
Oh,
I'll always.
you don't know. I could be in those films.
If you want to be in those films, I support you. I want that to be
I could be
understood.
in those films.
I'm so sorry for doubting you.
I can do anything I want to do. You know what? I've come around. Typecasting is bad. I can do anything.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
always be a train
We
conductor.
got you there.
Not poggers. Typecasting. Going shirtless. Is it poggers? Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Mhm.
Best kind of shirt is no shirt at all. That's what I always say.
Mhm.
I agree. I just don't like the looks that I get.
Well,
People are cowards is the problem.
yeah.
I'll take my shirt off right now. I don't give a shit.
Fucking little baby children.
I always want to, but Clancy always stops me.
Do I?
No,
I don't think I've ever stopped you. In fact, I think the one time that we took our shirts off, it was my idea.
Every time a bumper goes up, I always want to take off all my clothes. So when the bumper goes away, I'm back where I am, but I'm totally naked.
Oh man, the bumpers are so short though.
I know. That's why I'd be
The
exceptional.
bumper. Hold on. What bumpers? Like at bowling?
No, like
Oh, for the
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought bowling for a second too, and then I was like, I don't think that's what they're talking about.
No, that would be
when we
wild.
Put the bumpers up, and then James runs into the bathroom and takes all his clothes off.
That would be really funny. though.
Ready to fucking bowl.
Is it poggers? What happened to James?
He's got his balls in one hand and the ball in the other hand.
Yeah. It's been my
I wonder
dream.
if there's any bowling alleys that would let you bowl naked. I feel like that would be a very freeing experience.
Mhm. That's certainly poggers.
I'd be very nervous about that. Bowling balls are
I'm naked.
bowling balls are heavy.
Well,
What if I slip and slide? Skin slippery and slick. I'm always damp
Well, you
and
keep your
sweaty.
shoes-
or bowling shoes.
The
That's
shoes
true.
stay
I
on.
don't know.
A bowling
Bowling
alley is just
shoes
asking for people to fall.
I will
Bowling
fall.
shoes are very slippery, and I
And
feel like the bottoms of my feet would stick better than bowling shoes, personally.
I'd still get naked and hang out, but I'd just play air hockey.
So you just have like the little clacker just covering your good stuff when it's not your shot.
Yeah, just carrying around quarters for.
I
arcade
feel
machines.
I feel like at naked bowling, you wouldn't even have to nothing to hide. Just
Mhm.
let it all hang.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think it depends because I'd be worried about teabagging myself, like hitting myself right in the good and plenty.
Yeah,
With what?
The ball.
anything. Yeah.
Or any object.
How do you bowl? Where
with a
that's
lot
something
of
that you're
confidence,
worried about?
baby.
Do you bowl
When you
granny
bring it,
style?
no. When you're swinging a ball around, I'd get anxious. Is what I'm saying.
But it goes to your side.
Yeah, sometimes I don't trust myself with the follow through to not like clip it. And then next thing I know, I'm down on the floor crying, and one's the size of a grapefruit.
That's fair. And also normal. So
Clancy, see a doctor.
I have giant balls. I have a giant dick. Pretty much my whole body is balls and dick.
Your whole body's
that's why I
perfect,
can't-
Clancy.
That's why I can't go shirtless.
Yeah, if you
Because
take your
I'm
shirt
all
off, it's
balls
just
and
shaft. It's all shaft.
I'm all shaft, baby.
I'm actually all tip.
What a horrifying! You sound like a Resident Evil monster. The way that mentally would put itself
One big
together.
foreskin. All right, I think going shirtless.
This is
Yes,
I think it's
big
poggers.
pog.
I think it's poggers.
Major pog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, no, only fans, not the platform, just like fans, people who
Poggers.
Like,
Yeah, for sure, poggers.
Poggers.
this still doesn't clarify enough because is this like fans that blow wind or like people who like you?
Oh, I like
Both are
both.
poggers. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say both.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man, I keep my fans going all the time in my room.
All
I
year
got
round.
I like white noise. I'm a big white noise fan.
Someone last year left Clancy and I a bunch of street fans out on the sidewalks. We
We
took
got
them.
so many street fans. We got so many street fans that
What are
day.
street fans?
Yeah, they were out on the street and we grabbed them and we brought them home.
Oh,
and
so
now
they're just
blowing
regular
up.
fans. The street is just like where you found them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like
And
a
I got two
specific
of them,
kind of
and
fan.
I point them in my room so it makes like a little cyclone in
Mhm.
my room. It's great.
And I
That
took
Air's
does
always
sound
blowing.
very
and I have to
comfortable.
also. It was a great day.
He got the one that's like a stick that oscillates.
Yeah, I got. It looks like
Nice.
a robot that's blowing on you.
It looks like it's doing like a
blowbot.
a princess wave at you.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm gonna mute myself.
Mhm.
I'm on the tracks and there's a train coming. It's gonna be fucking loud.
But what about fans that are people?
Also poggers.
I met fans once. It was very nice. I did a sober comedy show in
Awesome.
Chicago for the young professionals in Alcoholics Anonymous.
Super cool.
and it was the craziest show I've ever done. Because they
bet.
filled a ballroom. It was like 500 some people.
What?
And it's probably less than that, but that's what it felt like. It was still several hundred, and it was such a weird show because they had both comedy and improv.
Oh, weird.
But the way they did it was they had a host who brought me up, and I did my 15, and then they did an hour of improv, and then they did the rest of the comedians on the show. Huh. And the improv was not good, because when improv's good, it's amazing. But when improv is bad, it's really bad. And that audience dwindled down to like 50 people, if that.
Oh, wow.
And I just remember I left after, because I didn't want to watch all these people I knew have really bad sets. And but as I was leaving, a bunch of people were like, "Oh, you were the comedian," and then they did a bunch of photos with me, and they were like, "I left because it got bad," and that made me feel really good about myself. So I love
Totally.
fans.
Yeah, that feels great. That sounds like a fun show overall.
It was maybe my favorite show I've ever done, if only because then someone I hated, and hate is a strong term. Someone I had a very bad falling out with was also on the show, and they got the bad audience and bombed, and that made me feel better about myself.
Classic.
Pettiness is poggers' shit. Let me tell you.
Big Pog, baby.
Absolutely.
Major Pog. How about this? Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Is it poggers?
Mark Wahlberg attacked a Korean man, so no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think it was a Vietnamese man, but I think it comes to the same thing.
Oh, was it Vietnamese? I thought it was Korean. That is my fault.
I believe
Regardless.
so. Either way, it was pretty not okay.
Yeah, I'm still not the Funky Bunch might be a bunch of nice people, but Mark Wahlberg
also
by
at
default.
the same time, if he had been on that plane, 9/11 would have gone a little differently. So
yeah, I hate that quote.
No, that's a thing that he said. Mark Wahlberg, when asked about 9/11, said, "Hey, if I was on that plane, it would have gone a little differently."
Is that good? Someone flipped it. Well, hold on. Let me find the quote. Hold on. So the actual quote is, "If I was on that plane with my kids, it wouldn't have went down like it did. There would have been a lot of blood in that first class cabin." And someone cited it as Mark Wahlberg talking about his first time flying to China. It just made it even worse.
He's kind of a bad person. And also, they just had that one song, right?
I feel like they had several albums.
Yeah, I don't know any of their albums.
But I mean, like,
just one song.
They had the one song that people cared about, and then everything else was just like, I guess we're a band and we have to keep making stuff.
Yeah.
Did the Funky Bunch go on without him?
I don't know. Weren't they his brothers?
Oh. His brother, to go full circle, his brother was in New Kids on the Block.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fun. His brother was in two bands that I don't care about.
His brother was not in Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Oh, well, never mind. Fine then.
Not poggers.
Not poggers.
Not poggers.
Mark
They had two albums.
Although I did watch a few episodes of Wall Street, and I tell you what, it's really hard to listen to that guy talk for very long. Bottled water. Is it poggers?
Bottled water?
Not poggers.
Just put it in a cup.
Bad for the land.
I love it.
It's not look, environment, who cares? I just think more things should be in cups more often. That's how I feel.
I love getting a big old flat of bottled water, and you put a couple of those bottles in the fridge, and then you're gonna take one out, and then it'll be cold, and you're gonna drink it.
Well,
I don't think. Sorry, continue.
You could just fill a cup up with water and put it in the fridge, and then that'll be cold.
Not at a
I
farm.
use a pitcher.
Also, ice. You
No,
heard
I
of
think-
it?
Not
I haven't. Could you explain it?
Well, you take water and you put it
You
in the
lost me.
freezer,
What's water?
and it stops being water. Well, you turn on the thing with the thing.
Okay, you lost me again. I don't think bottled water is poggers, but I think recycling bottles and getting 10 cents back is poggers.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
big
That's
pogs,
fair.
baby.
Mm-hmm. Drink water, make money.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's see. We got. Here we go. We're gonna do one more. Here it is. Big finish.
Oh no.
Going Dutch on the first date. Is it poggers?
Ooh.
But I like that.
I go to Dutch Brothers on the first date quite a bit. And
You proud of that? You proud of what you're saying right now? That's a tough one. I don't know. I think it depends on the date.
I have my answer. I think on the first date, you should skip out on the bill every time.
I think you should. I'm actually going to take Clancy.
That's a nice.
I like
That's bonding. That's the sexiest thing you can do.
Because now you got a crime and that unites you. And one crime is sexy.
And also, but you do go Dutch on the tip.
Mm-hmm.
You tip the server as soon as he takes your order. You say, "Here, I feel like you're great. This is gonna be great. I love you.
Right.
Here's some money.
You
Don't even
ballpark
show
it
them you
like
got this.
Love you, friend."
20%.
And then you order everything.
This is a taste of what's to come. Yeah.
Then you order every one of everything.
Uh-huh.
Eat it all.
Uh-huh.
Bounce the fuck out.
Later.
If I eat one of everything, I'm going to be too gassy to run.
No, that's where you're wrong. Gassy is best for running.
Oh, yeah, because it's little speed boosts. It helps.
Exactly.
My
Always run
butthole's
gassy.
pointed straight at the
No,
ground, though, so it's like a jetpack.
I order everything, but I just eat the mozzarella sticks and the fruit gazpacho. And leave the rest.
Dip the mozzarella sticks in the fruit
Oh,
gazpacho.
fuck you. I hate that for some reason.
I
hate it
feel
so
like
much.
fruit gazpacho is not that far off from marinara sauce.
I hate it so much.
I like
Well, then I
marinara
want-
sauce.
Hot marinara sauce, mozzarella sticks. I leave the rest. I leave a perfectly cooked filet mignon on the table.
Sure.
And I walk away.
I'm not gonna walk out on that filet mignon.
Well, it's not your table. You're
I
not
gotta eat that.
It's pronounced minion. And there's a whole movie about him.
All right. So I say going Dutch on the first date, no pogs. No pogs from me.
Mm-mm.
First dates are for crimes.
I am
Yeah,
going to say it's poggers, but I think robbing is more poggers.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
that's
yeah.
my stance as well.
Big time.
Mhm.
Okay, now I have to choose a winner.
And it's go me, go me, go me, go
I think it should be Tina for putting up with everything that you two have done. I'm used to it.
Tina's been on this. This is her second time.
Yeah, I just like, let me just bully them. Let me just bully
She
them.
does win. Tina does win because she was the first to say that she wanted to win earlier.
But say that I'm undefeated.
You are. I mean, you are undefeated at.
Yes.
I'm going to put
You
my
are.
shirt
Yeah.
back
This
on.
is the beginning of your streak.
Don't put your shirt back on. Don't do that.
You got a big streak coming up.
Honestly, that's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. So thank you.
Jamie, don't you dare put your shirt back on. Hey guys,
My
thanks so
shoulders
much
look
for
good,
joining us.
honestly.
It's a lovely adventure we just had together.
This was a
It was
classy gathering.
big time good.
Mhm.
Big
Do
time
y'all
rush.
have stuff you want to plug her in?
Me? Who?
Please.
You don't have to
Uh,
plug anything.
Oh,
It's just an
God.
option.
Shit. I mean, not really. Life keeps living. I will say though, this is not even really a plug. This is a general safety thing. I am a nanny and I work for a 4-year-old, and
Okay.
she scares the absolute shit out of me. So if any of you ever find my mangled corpse strangled to death with like a fucking Elsa braid, I want you to know it's the 4-year-old I nanny for.
Okay.
She did it. Yeah.
I'll
One
make
time
it.
she asked me when I was going to heaven. So
That's a power move.
Power
yeah,
plug.
she's
All right.
scary.
You can follow me on Twitter at Thick Sonic, thick with
a great
two Cs.
account.
Thank you. I love it. I love my Twitter. And then I'm going to be in Portland's Funniest next Wednesday. If you're in Portland and you want to watch me, I'm very good at stand-up. I would say I'm top 100 for people in Portland that do stand-up. Easy.
Hard vouch.
Easy.
And I'm very excited.
Maybe a top 200.
I need to go to more open mics, but I'm very excited for that
Ooh,
clip.
You should start an open mic.
Fuck no, absolutely not. I don't hate myself.
Dude,
I'll never start an open mic.
You in the finals, I think, this year. I think it's gonna be me, you, and then not James.
Hey,
Who's a third non-binary comic in Oregon?
We might be. I mean, for the time being, it might be us. We might be it. So maybe no third place. Fuck third place.
well, it's tough because I'm a
We
judge
should
in the second round.
Are you really?
Yep. No,
That's a
no,
lie.
I'm not.
You're lying. I do feel good about my odds this year, but mostly I just want a nice clip.
Hell yeah. Gotta get that good clip.
Of course.
Yeah, I that's all I need it for. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be cool to move on, but mostly I just want to have fun and perform for like a real audience more than anything. So
tweet at Jamie and get comps. You got comps?
I don't know how many my brother is bringing friends, so I don't know how many comps I have.
Boo,
Yeah.
brother.
So
with
none of
friend.
you can go. Yeah, none of
You
none
can
of
all
you-
go. I just don't
Ooh.
think I can get you in for free. But I'm great. You should hear me do stand up. It's very good.
Tight. Perfect. Nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was
Wait, are you trying to plug something?
I
What's
was
going
just
on?
thinking about Jamie, and I was listening to this old set, and I hear Jamie saying, "Is this a bit?"
Yeah, that is legitimately a problem I have. Is that I talk during other people's sets at open mics.
It's like the earnest thing. I mean, I was doing something super
Wait, is
weird.
this for real right now? What's
but it
happening?
was cracking me up.
Do you remember the bit you were doing?
Yeah, it was an early, like, it was like my second or third time doing a bit where I'm just complimenting the mic for the entire time.
Yeah, I do
So
know the joke you're talking about.
So yeah,
I think I thought you were high.
Yeah, it was not clear.
But I'm sure many people both here in Portland and in Chicago have recordings where you could just hear me go, "What is this?"
What's happening right now? All right. I think. Hey. Jesus Christ! Stop it! No, seriously. No, seriously. We could get. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Pour hot tea all over your legs and feet.
Let's start the show.